Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. Today is Sunday, November 9th at 11:15 in the morning, almost noon. And we're supposed to get a polar plunge here tonight and for the next 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, where it's going to get mighty cold. 50 and 27 degrees at night. So I have seeds to plant. I didn't really plant them. What do we got now? 73 degrees. And that's what it says on my phone also. Got this bed prepared but didn't put any seeds in it. I'm just watering things because apparently watering keeps it from freezing. So we got a little Brussels sprouts over here. We're going to plant more of those after the polar plunge here. And yeah, got some spinach started. Gonna need to water the peppers that are still standing over here. We got a bunch of, I had to rinse for the Styrofoam room. The concrete floor, I had to just keep on rinsing a towel I used to clean up the slurry. I mean, it was like 10 buckets a day of rinsing out the towel, rinsing out the rinse water of the bucket. And there's the mats I used to clean out the Styrofoam room. But it's looking pretty good. And here's the tools I used. Completely dirty. Gonna have to clean those up. Here's my newer used off of eBay DeWalt sander. Yeah, we're gonna completely take apart all these tools and clean them and make sure the bearings are greased. Not the DeWalt sander, that looks pretty good. It doesn't really have bearings like that. But we got a little bit more wood in for the wood stove. Gonna try that out probably tonight. And yep, got all our cords here going into the Styrofoam room. But we did put on the paint. Yesterday I spackled and filled in all the cracks and sanded with the DeWalt sander. A lot of dust. A lot of drywall dust, drywall mud. Not fun, but I think the walls turned out really good, except for places that I didn't notice that it was uneven, but these walls were a mess in here. Pinholes, well, and then I put in the electrical here. That's a nice looking, finally got to put the faceplate on today. And patch that, but behind where I put the electrical is all insulated. And these walls right here have tons of used styrofoam that I gathered and saved over the years and shoved in here, like this one. And this was always like, yeah, I mean, this whole room was a mess, you know, and I hate this paint, this gray flat. Took me like 3 coats to get that covered. And here's the little window that I made. Because the air conditioner, you can't even see there's a plate of glass in there actually. But the air conditioner has to fit in there during the summer. And I may reverse the air conditioner because it is a heat pump. And the reverse end is hot. Blows out hot. So if you take the air conditioner and you flip it around, then you get that. But this wall is not done. I can take all these 2x4 squares out of here. You can see that one's was not a straight 2x4, but I used it anyhow. And stuffed a bunch of stuff around the air conditioner. But you know, these pieces of drywall are not secured in here because I am going to be insulating this wall as well. And in these bays, stuffing things down in here and styrofoam, anything I can find. And yep, that's how that's going to go. But yeah, this drywall here was a total mess, you know, and wow, that's a big improvement. And the ceiling, actually this is a small room, and I was going to put a little wood stove in here, but I want this to be a clean room for computers and this and that at any time of the year, even during the air conditioning. And this window comes out with these handles. And it's a block. And here is and this glass actually was a piece of platen glass from an old printer that I had. You know how those printers that take cartridges are a total pain in the ass? Well, I used the printer to as long as I could till it just wasn't even fixable anymore, probably for a few years. And I ripped the whole printer apart and saved the only thing of value in the printer, which was this piece of platen glass. You know, that was so using recycled materials instead of throwing them out. So yeah, this is all going to get insulated in this wall as well. And oh yeah, this corner here is like all the other corners. They just kind of taped in here. Kind of a shoddy job. So we're going to fix that. I might caulk in here. Terrible. Look at that. It's nothing. There's nothing there. Oh lordy. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to have to do something there. But yeah. And the roof was leaking here because they didn't. So yeah, completely transformed. And I actually really like the polished concrete floor. I'm going to put area rugs in here. And this room is so small, and the ceiling is the difference. Insulated low ceiling. And that's what's going to keep your cool and your heat inside. Plus a lot of styrofoam. Shoved lots of styrofoam all in these walls. Gonna put more here. Another slab over this mess. But yeah, shoved it up into the walls. But yeah, this paint job here really makes it for me, you know, a lot nicer. A lot nicer. And you can watch yesterday's video to see where I was at with that before I painted. So yeah, here's my window I made. Alright, well thanks for watching. I got some stuff I'm going to put on this soon too also. This is my water heater box. Alright, we're going to put FRP around that as well. Alright, thanks for